Hello, everybody. This is another live stream to have productivity sprints. I'm going to be working on some writing that I've been working on for a while. It's a story that I've talked about in previous streams, and this is something a little bit different, though. So today I'm getting prepared to go out of town, and I've been doing a lot of like door dashing lately just to have a little extra cash. So when I go out of town, I'll have some money, like extra money, just in case, you know how it is. But anyway, I think it would be the best idea to do that. Let's see. I have to make sure that I'm streaming. Yes. Okay. So let's see. Let's see if I can figure this out. Here it is. Let's see. Okay. All right. It is actually saying, or it's live and it is audible, so you guys can hear what I'm saying, kind of. I'm sorry, I forgot to turn my little fan off. I'll do that whenever I go to a break. Let's see. Now I've got to get my focus going. Got to focus. So, have you guys been having a good weekend? Are you being productive? Are you doing anything special? Are you participating in any kind of projects? That would be neat to hear about. Let me know. Okay. I think I'm going to go ahead and hop into a stream. So 25 minutes is on the clock. I will mute the screen, and I need to go turn that fan off because that's going to annoy me. So I'll be back in just a second. I'll see you in 25 minutes. Okay. That was the first 25-minute sprint, and I didn't get too much done. So, the character that I'm working on right now, she is currently at a gym and she is taking a self defense course that her employer wants her to take. So, she's there, and there, I'm trying to learn something about this too. I took one course, one class, one time way back in, I don't know, probably 10 years ago. And I still remember some of it, but not a lot of it. And I don't think that we covered the particular subject that I'm talking about right now. There is a certain movement, like if somebody grabs your arm, there's a certain movement that you're supposed to move your ulna, the one that's connected, well, not really connected, but it's on the thumb side basically. So it depends on which which one you have, but if somebody grabs you, you're supposed to turn the ulna to where their opening is and then try to pull your hand out. And if they grab you with both hands, I can't demonstrate it because I don't have enough hands for that, but you're supposed to like reach in between their arms and pull out that way. So I don't know. I don't know that I think it'd be nice to practice that with somebody before the real thing happened, because at least you'd have some practice at it and wouldn't feel like a silly person doing it. Of course, if somebody actually did try to attack you or grab you or whatever, you're not going to feel bad about defending yourself. At least I wouldn't think you would. I could be wrong about that. So it's time. I'm going to draw one of my little cards. Just going to draw one of them this time. Weird little design on the front. These are cards that I made myself using this little book. I've showed this to you guys before. Something that I bought from Amazon, I think it was. But it has one of the weeks is like write yourself little greeting cards basically. And so I went online and I downloaded some, I guess, just affirmations, just little sayings that make you feel good or whatever. It's supposed to be positive stuff. Okay. This one says, my sensitivity is beautiful and my feelings and emotions are valid. That's pretty nifty. All right. And now we're going to get one from the funny side. This one. Inner effing peace. So on this one, I'm just going to pull one out in the middle. It says, oh, it's supposed to be this side first. Okay. It says, talk to the Hamza because I'm done listening. I guess Hamza is some kind of a thing. I don't know what that is. This one might be beyond my comprehension. Let's try another one. Inner peace is my... I'm not going to say that one out loud. Acceptance, better watch out. I'm coming for it next. Okay, I like that one too. All right, so I need to figure out where my character is going after this gym thing. I think she still needs to learn something about controlling her gift, which is something that she's not quite completed yet. She needs to take better care of herself. Of course, this learning how to do the job properly is something that's going to be throughout the whole series of 3 books. And so I don't think that it needs to be all done right now. But I think she needs to learn just enough right now to be able to handle the situation at the end of this book, which is why she's learning the grip thing, because that will come into play later on in this story, in this book. And then I think There it goes. So I will talk more about it afterwards, and let's go ahead and get started on this next sprint, and I'll see you in 25 minutes. Okay. Sorry about that. I forgot to unmute it before the alarm went off. But that was the second sprint. We have two more left for 25 minutes apiece, and we have a little 5-minute break in between where I get to mumble on about absolutely nothing because I never have anything to say. I never know what to say in these situations. Usually nobody's here to watch it, so I usually feel pretty good about saying nothing. But I don't know. Somebody is out there watching. Is it you, Charlie? I don't know. So I am now on a different chapter. I set the other one down for a second. So in this one, a private detective and a police officer, a detective really, they are teaming up to tackle this case that they're working on. And one of them just obtained a search warrant to search the person's house who's missing. And his wife is not going to be too happy with that, of course, but he's not anywhere that they can find him, so he is presumed dead, presumed lost at sea or something. And so she is now a suspect because it has been overheard that they fight a lot while they're on their boat. So basically, and then it was the boat that was out in the sea, and that's when the crime took place. And so far, one body has washed up on shore. It wasn't him, but he's still missing. So he's presumably out there dead in the sea. Maybe his body will wash up, maybe it won't. It depends on the tide, I suppose. But yeah, they're trying to figure out what happened out there. And they're going to find out a few interesting tidbits during this search. So we'll see what happens. So, are you out there writing, doing any kind of other productivity event? I don't know what I'm talking about. So, right now, my house is starting to smell really good because I have a pot roast on. Well, it's not really a roast, it's more like beef stew type thing. Because I didn't get the roast, I didn't get the piece of meat, I got the ones that were all chopped up. It's like beef stew meat. So I think it's almost the same thing. I don't really know that there's any difference in them. And if there is, do not disillusion me on that because I want to enjoy what I eat. And it's starting to smell good. I think it's got a couple hours to go, but it is starting to smell good already. And I am hungry. But it's not going to be done until like 9 o'clock or something crazy because I didn't get it on until right before this stream started, like a half an hour before it started, or around about there. Anyway, and now all I have to do is wait. So, what are you writing about? Let me know. So, I've noticed a few perks with having the cat around. It's really sweet watching him because he's so adorable, and he is, he's sleeping on the bed now. It used to be he's like a sketchy kid. He's scaredy cat. He's the traditional scaredy cat. Like he would always hide under the bed. Like whenever I'd fall asleep at night, he would be like on the bed, but then when I'd wake up in the morning, he'd be under the bed. And there's been 2 times now that he's been sleeping on top of the bed when I woke up in the morning, which is, I guess that's coming pretty far in itself. But I have also found a few disturbing details about things that he keeps doing, and I don't like it. Like, I've caught him getting into the toilet, like trying to drink the water out of the toilet. And I'm like, okay, well, does he need a different bowl? Does he need a bigger bowl? What's going on here? So I have to like close the lid to the toilet now. And I have like a shoestring or a ribbon tying the underneath the sink cabinet closed in the kitchen. Not the bathroom, but the kitchen. The kitchen one is where all of the cleaning supplies are kept, right? So Kitty shouldn't be in there messing around, so I had to tie that closed. I need to get some of those little, the toddler controls or whatever. I don't even know what they're called. I don't have any kids, so yeah, those kind of things are something that I might need for the cat to keep her out of underneath there. It's really just that one though, so I guess the ribbon will be just fine. But yeah, and then he really likes to. I'm gonna pause this. He really likes to play with my ponytail holders because I usually have rubber bands up my hair up in ponytail, and he likes to play with those. He likes to bat them around and catch them and carry them around in his mouth. He doesn't eat them. I've noticed that. I was worried about that at first. He will not try to eat it. He's not chewing on it. He's just playing with it. It's a toy. And so, I would take them off at night and I would put them on my side desk or my bedside table. I don't know why I can't think of things today. But I've also put them on the little vanity thing where I put my makeup on and stuff and brush my hair. And I also, whenever I take them out before I take a shower or something, I would put them like over the top of the like lotion bottle or the face wash bottle on the sink, the bathroom sink. And he's been getting up on top of the sinks and searching these little suckers out, and he'll take them and play with them. And I'm finding them all over the house now, all over. And it's kind of cute in a way, but it's also kind of irritating because whenever I need one, I'm gonna have to like wash it or something first because he's been chewing on it, and who knows where he's been taking it. And I keep finding them in his water bowl too. I don't know if that's a thing. If you know anything about what cats' motivations are for putting rubber band or their ponytail holders in a water container, let me know. I don't know what that means. Probably doesn't mean anything, but okay, enough talk about the cat. I'm going to go ahead and get this started again, and we will see you after 24 minutes and 25 seconds. Okay. Okay. That was the end of the third sprint. And now we have one more left after this 5-minute break. I had to go stir the stew, and I made myself a drink. It doesn't look very good, but it tastes okay. I'm gonna have to shake it up a bit more. So I think one more sprint. I have more to write on this particular search that they're going to do. And I think I didn't really get too far on it. They haven't even stepped inside the lady's house yet. But I know her character is going to throw a fit and call her lawyer and stomp her feet because that's the kind of person she is. She's not a very nice lady. She's what they would call a rich biatch. And she's used to getting her own way. She was daddy's little girl until daddy was gone, and then her husband stepped into that role. And I've talked about her in the past. She is well, right now he's considered missing, presumed dead. He is a bad guy. She found out that he was embezzling from the company, which was her father's company. So he is not very happy, or she's not very happy with him at the moment. And she is considering getting a divorce, which is something that she never thought she'd have to do because she thought she had this guy wrapped around her finger, sort of. But this new information is going to throw her off a little bit. And I kind of want her to have her little story arc go around. And I want her to be okay in the end, even though she's kind of a jerk, but she doesn't deserve what her husband's doing to her. So I think she's going to have a good life. Like, she's always had a good life, and she's going to continue having a good life, even though her husband is gone. And so, because some people, no matter how awful their lives are and how awful it gets to them, some people always land on their feet, and she's one of those people. So that's good for her. And then my main character is still at the gym getting exercise. I don't know why I'm even trying to give you guys my whole plot. Even if I did, you guys probably wouldn't write it the same way I did. But if you were any quicker about it, like I wasn't very quick at it myself, but I think it would definitely work to your advantage for sure. I keep trying to do other things. I have a really big problem with procrastinating, and that's not good. So normally I would do 4 sprints within this live stream, but since my food isn't actually going to be done, I might consider going a little bit longer, but I haven't decided for sure. So if you are there and you want me to go a little bit further and do a few more sprints instead of just ending one more and that's it, let me know, and I will be glad to go a little bit longer. But of course, you'd have to be here for the live stream because the replay is not going to have that option. You will already know whether or not that happened or not. Can you tell that I'm like really, really grasping at straws to try to talk? Because I don't know what else to say. 17 seconds though. We'll just run out the clock. So I guess we can get ready for our next little sprint. And that starts right now. So good luck to you. I'll see you in 25 minutes. Well, that was the end of that sprint. That went surprisingly quick. Well, nobody mentioned wanting to stay past this time, so I'm going to talk for a few seconds and then I will go ahead and quit the sprint. I think, if I'm correct, well, may or may not be. Let me see. There's usually somebody else streaming through Sarah's channels. Sarah Cannon has a lot of people that live stream just like I am, only they do it better than I do. And Rhiannon comes on a lot after me. She usually comes on at like 8 o'clock, so she may be on now. I don't know. Let me see if I can figure it out. Her name is Rhiannon Futch, Futch, and she usually sprints, but she may not be. You know, it's really strange how this channel, like right now I do mostly live streams and I've done like writing content in the past. And in the past I've also done other types of content. Like I've done stuff for sewing. I've done stuff for like criminal stuff, like crime scene sketches and stuff like that, because I've taken like forensic investigation classes and I have a degree in criminal justice and criminology. And I started out trying to do content with that kind of information mixed with the writing information. And it was pretty popular, but I didn't keep up with it. And I started to do just like vlogging, me writing, because I felt like it was taking up too much of my time. And I didn't think that they were very interesting. So I stopped doing it. But I think I might need to make another change because the people that are finding that kind of information and those kind of videos enjoyable to watch, they'll subscribe to my channel and then realize that I don't do that kind of stuff all the time. In fact, I hardly ever do it anymore. And I think that they would unsubscribe or be unsatisfied with the way my channel's going. So it's like, I don't know why I'm even keeping this channel up, because I haven't written or I haven't posted an actual vlog in a long time. And so I might have to do something like that someday. I don't know. But I've also considered doing another type of channel that will be separate from this one, because it'll be about more of a life channel and how eating and exercising and just taking better care of myself, because right now I'm going through a lot of different changes and I think I need to start taking better care of myself because my health is not going to get any better from here. So I feel like I need to force myself to be accountable to living a healthier lifestyle. And I haven't been for a long time, but I'm trying to now. So that's what the other channel is going to be, but I'm not going to post those kind of videos on this channel for sure. All right, that's enough of me for tonight. So I will be back here next Sunday to try to write some more like I usually am. And I think as soon as you want to, just join me there. And I don't see that Rhiannon's on right now, so let's see. Yeah, I don't think she's on. So you'll have to just write on your own now. So I'll talk to you all next Sunday though. And you have a good night. And I am going to go enjoy some pot roast.